Hey, Sir Butlid, Hujo. Good to see you guys. Guess who's here? Sir Butlid, what's going on, bro? You're early. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm a minute early. I was terrified. I was terrified of being late. Funny Mike. Hey, how are you guys? I'm really excited about this topic. It's the last video I got more attention than I thought it would. And the kind of early, let's go. Yeah, man, great to see you, Q. Great to see you. Hi, Isharu. I'm excited about this topic because on the last video that I did about new generation anime versus old, it got a lot of oh yeah, thank you, Sir Butlet. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Or not to stream. Yeah, like I was shocked that there were so many different opinions on this particular topic, and I'd love to talk to you guys about it. What's the topic? Rowan Drace. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. It's about new generation anime versus old generation anime, and if new generation anime will ever surpass old generation anime. Funny Mike 79. Yes, I will say your name. What do you think about your lie in April? Lisa, it's really sad. Really, really, really sad. It tore me up. The ending tore me up. The Doylem, hey man, guys, the Doylem, hilarious. Definitely check out his content. The people that don't think new gen is gonna surpass old gen are just nostalgic. Don't do this for real. I I get where you're coming from. Definitely. And you know, in the video I made, I pretty much said that. But that's one reason I wanted to do this live. I think it's because it's both a yes and a no the more I thought about it. But I get you. You're right where it's all about nostalgia that really makes old anime have the kind of reverence that it does. That is a lot of it. Not all of it, that's a lot of it. But just to say already old anime would always deserve its respect, but new gen is definitely doing great. Yeah. Yeah. Old gen definitely needs respect and new gen will definitely rise up. Opinions on Detective Conan. It's a great anime. Very long. Very, very long. I haven't watched all of it, but I do enjoy it. It's a very good mystery anime. Did you watch Baki and what did you think about it? Chris Vibes, that's a great question, man. What's up? Oh, hey, Silent HH. Hey, man, long time no see. Guys, Silent HH, great anime creator. Definitely check out his content. Definitely check out his content. Great anime recommendations, too. Have you seen Snow White with red hair? No, I haven't, Target. I have not yet. Someone else recommended that to me. I need to watch it. But yeah. When it comes to old, not gonna lie, new gen coming real close to overtaking old, better animation and plot. Hujo, I agree. I agree on that. Bella dude, hey, old gen. Okay, so I should have done that video with way more nuance. I do think it is a yes and a no. And the reason for that is because it's a yes in the way of it's way better animation just because there's a difference in technology than old generation anime. Anything made really right now has better resources, higher tech to make better animations than in the 90s and in the 80s. But when it comes to when it comes to plot and character development, these new generation anime have those old generation anime to take from and to learn from. So they're really upgraded versions of these older generation anime that broke down the door for them to be made in the first place. So that has to be said. I think the reason why they can't be surpassed in a way is because anything legendary can't be surpassed. The way that I see legendary is as a rank that you join or a title that you earn as a show, as a movie, whatever it is. And you earn that because you've done something unique that only that particular thing could have done, could have achieved. What Dragon Ball Z achieved in my childhood at the time that it was released, nothing else could duplicate that effect. No matter if it has a better plot, if it has better action, if it has better character development, nothing could nothing could duplicate the kind of effect that Dragon Ball Z had on the people that watched it at that particular time. So it's way beyond just the animation and the budget and all that stuff. It's also about the time that it was released in. Speaking of old and new gen, Shaman King is coming back. Get out of here! Shaman King is coming back? No! That's crazy! Shaman King is coming back. I think that's probably, I am beyond excited. Guys, if you don't know what Shaman King is an old, not old because it was released in the 2000s, so it's not ancient, but Shaman King was a Saturday morning anime that was just so great when I was a kid. I mean, rewatching it now, it does not hold up, but Matthew, uh, rewatching it now, it does not hold up. It doesn't hold up. The dub was terrible, terrible, but I really did like the action of it when I was a kid, and I loved the plot of it. The plot was interesting too. So if they do a really good makeover of this, Shaman King could be amazing. I love your recommendation. Yeah, yo, Silent HH does great recommendations. I mean, I was a little kid back then. Nostalgia hit hard. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Shaman King. When I try to rewatch it, I was like, "This, I can't believe it's like this." They have a PV over on YouTube. Check it out for sure. Definitely. Thank you so much for telling me about that, man. What do you like more, sub or dub? I'm a sub guy for sure. I love subtitles. Uh, it. I feel like dub is way harder to do than subtitles because the dub artists have to re-record over the original show, and they have to find words that fit the mouth movements, and there's so much to do. And because it's so much to do, it's really hard to pull off. So that's why the anime that have amazing dubs, amazing dubs are legendary. And it takes a lot of skill for it to be pulled off. So any anime with dub that's good is amazing, but that's very rare. Have you read Unordinary now? No, don't do this for real, not yet. Guess who's starting JoJo's tonight? The Doylem. Yes, yes. Tell me what you think about it, man. Definitely. One Piece is on Netflix. Yeah, finally. I'm going to start it. I haven't I've only watched maybe about 10 episodes when I was a kid, like years ago. So I can't wait to actually get back into it. Do you like Korra or Avatar best? Is Korra any good? I prefer Avatar The Last Airbender. But to be fair, I haven't watched Korra in a very long time. But I remember when I was watching it, I didn't really get into it. I didn't really get into it. What's up? Hey, Pirate King! Guys, Pirate King, man. Yo, I love this guy. Please check this guy out. Love him. Have you watched the new ReZero trailer? It's so hype. No, I don't think I have. I didn't know a trailer dropped for it. I need to watch that. What's the topic? Side 2 good. It's about new generation anime versus old generation anime. And if new generation anime will ever surpass older generation anime. Which to me, I was even saying earlier that I definitely think that when it comes to having a better plot, better animation, better character development. It definitely will. But there's more than that that makes an anime legendary. It's also about what that particular anime does at the time that it's released. And because of that effect that it has on people, that's something that can't be replicated. And that's what really cements some old generation anime as legendary. Have you seen Detective Conan? If not, you should. Kimihalo, I have. I've watched a few episodes, and I like it. I do like it. It's just a lot of episodes. I definitely need to watch more. Fire Force ReZero and Doctor Stone should be good for July. Hujo, yeah. Oh man, cannot wait for those. What anime is 02 from? 02 from? I'm sorry. I'm not quite sure. John from Brazil, hey, what anime would forget to watch it for the first time? Oh, what anime would I love to forget so I could watch for the first time? That's a great question. I think it would have to be That's a great question. Probably I have to really think on that. I think it would probably be Erased. I would love to rewatch Erased like I never to have that kind of feeling that Erased gave me again. Do you think 02 is overrated? Cursed Moose, I haven't seen 02. I haven't seen 02 yet. I'd love to forget Attack on Titan. I said that sentence today. I think a lot of people would love to forget the trauma that Attack on Titan gave them. What do you reply to the people who make fun of anime? Anime 203, that's a great one. To the people that make fun of anime, usually Young Tokyo. Hey guys, Young Tokyo is such an amazing person, and her content, she's so knowledgeable as well. Please definitely go check her out. When it comes to people who make fun of anime, I think the best way to explain it to them would be to explain it as that anime are good stories. They're just great stories. And great stories give meaning to the experiences of being alive. And that's why Game of Thrones and all these other different shows, they have such a deep effect on people because at its core, it's just great storytelling. And anime have some of the greatest stories ever told on visual media, in my opinion. And you could then just give them a couple that are like that. Like for me, I always tell people go watch Erased. Go watch Erased. If you like adventure, go watch Magi. Go watch Hunter x Hunter. Those are easy ones to get people ushered into liking anime. I missed a couple lives because it's so late. Oh, Anonymous Writer, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to have the lives at a better time. It's just hard to find a good time for everyone to come on board. Did you see that One Piece coming to Netflix? Yes, I can't wait to watch it. I don't know if you guys know about Me Too Shogun. I'm sure you guys do. Me Too Shogun's huge. So Me Too Shogun is the reason why I want to get into One Piece, because he does a whole bunch of breakdowns on the One Piece world, like the devil fruits and the characters, and it just looks amazing. No, it's okay. My twins was messing with me. What are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about new generation anime versus old generation anime, and if new generation anime will ever surpass old generation anime. I wish you always make lives. Your lives are the best. Oh, Anime 203. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I would also point out that no other country has such an international media appeal product. Absolutely. Young Tokyo, you are 100%. Young Tokyo is brilliant. Yeah. There's clearly something special about anime that stands out internationally. Absolutely. And you could even look at the history of anime. The first international anime that was released was Astro Boy. And if you look at the kind of things that were being put out in animated form, just at a plot level, the plot of Astro Boy is so deep, and it is geared toward children. It's the first not only international anime, but it's also the first shonen anime. And the story of Astro Boy is about a scientist who loses his child and is so struck with grief that uh he makes a robotic child to replace the one that he lost. And over time, he realizes that this robot cannot replace this child. So he realizes that this robot cannot replace this child. So he has to give up this robot, but he never tells the robot that it's a robot. So it actually goes through the years feeling like it is actually a human child watching people grow up around it. And it's such a deep story. And that was released, I believe, in the 50s. And in the 50s, what in the 50s, what America was releasing for animation was Bugs Bunny, Donald Duck, just goofy, aimless kind of cartoons. It was the first time, really, that animation was made and it was given this kind of depth and breadth to the plot. It's like anime is incredible. Today was my last day of school. My graduation was on Monday. Oh, Lucas G, congratulations. I made this for you. Uh, thank you. Thank you, Funny Mike. Day 10 of trying to learn the torture dance? What? Is Tom and Jerry anime? No. What do you like with anime? And do I read manga? I read very little manga. The only manga that I've read really uh was Attack on Titan. Really. And hey Lawmaster, hey. And what do I like with anime? I love the storytelling. I think anime, excuse me, sorry guys. I think anime has incredible stories. And there's stories that are also geared toward younger audiences, but at the same time, anyone could watch it. Even though shonen, which translates into young boy, I believe, even though shonen anime is supposed to be for kids, they'll have exceptionally deep themes in them. Themes about grief and loss and doing what's right and finding who you are and all this sort of stuff. And it's done in an incredibly encapsulating way. Help, I'm stuck in this thing. I just started anime, but I didn't finish it. What is shonen and isekai? Don't do this for real. That's a good question. So is shonen pretty much just means anime that are directed toward a teen male audience. That's pretty much all that it means. And isekai are anime that have to deal with portals or other dimensions. So ReZero, starting life from another world, Gate, those kinds of anime are anime that would be isekai. Who would win, Aang in his prime or Naruto in his prime? I try my hardest to stay away from verse battles, honestly. But if I had to take a wild stab at it, which I am probably 100% wrong on even doing, I'd probably have to say, I'd have to say Naruto. I'd have to say Naruto. I watched The Promised Neverland and it went deep. King Max, yeah. Promised Neverland is crazy. I'm ready, and it's really intriguing. The Testament of the New Devil Sister. I haven't seen that one. Shonen and seinen are great. Yes. Have you been to Japan before? No, not yet. I would love to. I would love to though. I definitely would love to. How did you feel Black Clover is not out yet? I'm okay. I haven't fully caught up to Black Clover, so I'm definitely okay with it not being released yet, so I could have more time to catch up. How did you react to Attack on Titan season 4? Anonymous writer, I I am so happy. I am so happy because just from the okay you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Just from the trailer for Attack on Titan, it's it's clear that they took it exactly from the manga. Just every frame is a page. Just the frames that they took from that trailer is a direct page from the manga. And the Bone Crusher Titan looks incredible. It all looks so good. Bro, you seem like such a nice guy and I love your vids. Keep up the good work. Oh, anime type show. Thank you. Really, that means a lot to me. Demon Slayer season 2 was spoiled to me from TikTok. Oh no, I'm sorry. I have not been spoiled. I would be devastated. I am so sorry. Bro, you need to watch up until the Royal Knight arc. You will be hooked, please. Hujo, I've heard so much good stuff. So much stuff is happening in Black Clover. And before the latest episodes, I saw a lot of Black Clover hate. A lot of it. I actually did a video saying that it's one of it was top 5 best anime to try to get into on not Netflix, but it's one of the top 5 best longest anime because it has well over 100 episodes, and there are few. I was just using 100 episodes as a benchmark for trying to rate it. For any anime that is longer than 100 episodes, I consider that a long anime, so I put Black Clover on the list. And I got hate for that. But people are loving it now. Is Solo Leveling isekai? I'd have to read Solo Leveling. I've been I've been definitely told to read it a lot. I definitely need to get on it. Well, hey, One Piece. Yep, can't wait. I cannot wait. I think I'm going to actually start it today. Have you watched Sumo? I've watched an anime that had to deal with sumo wrestling. The name is escaping me right now because I dropped it a while ago, but it was good. I need to think of the name. Name all Hokage that the Wiz King Julius can beat. Unruly Ronin, I have to be honest, I haven't caught up to in Black Clover, so the kind of crazy godlike stuff that he's been doing, I am completely unaware of right now. Wizard Kling slaps all of them? That's crazy. This is why I need to catch up, because to say that is insane. When do you think Luffy is going to find the One Piece? So I read an article saying that the creator of One Piece, I think, wanted it to end in the next 4 years. So I think that it's going to be coming. The end is going to be coming soon. Excuse me. When do you think Luffy is going to find the One Piece? Do you know any dubbed website? I don't know the policy of TikTok when it comes to talking about pirated sites, so I'm afraid of just giving out pirated sites that you guys could watch. That's why anytime I give an anime recommendation, I always say Crunchyroll, Amazon Prime Video, Hulu, Funimation, VRV. I say all that to be safe. I don't know the rules on that, so I can't verbally say it, but definitely check comments because people definitely know some and they do say it on in the comments. How do you feel about Bleach? I feel like Bleach is a great anime, and I think it gets a lot of hate, even from me. Oh, thank you, Odd Days. I really appreciate that. I think it gets a lot of hate because it has a lot of fillers. I don't remember an anime that had just a season of fillers before. So Bleach is notorious for fillers. So I think it gets a lot of grief for that. But overall, it's a great anime. Do you like Food Wars? I haven't watched Food Wars. I haven't watched Food Wars. It looks it looks like it'll get me hungry for sure. And it looks interesting, but I haven't seen it yet. Slime and Denmachi got delayed. I'm into side. Oh no, Slime got delayed. Pika Swoosh, hey guys, definitely check out her content. She's great. Someone sent me a TikTok, but I don't know how to open it. Oh, you could just don't do this for real. You could just click on it. If you click on it, it will go directly to that person's page. The Future Diary or Erased. In my opinion, what I'd prefer is definitely Erased, for sure. Hey, Pikachu. Yeah, I'll definitely prefer Erased. Erased is one of the deepest anime that I have ever seen. It's one of the anime that have moved me the most emotionally from beginning to end. I just didn't know what was going to happen next, and I thoroughly loved it. Do you like Sosuke Aizen? Uh, Aizen from Bleach? If we're talking about Aizen from Bleach, that I hated him so much. I hated him. I hated Aizen so much in Bleach. And I was annoyed at how long I had to wait to see something happen to him. I I just could it bugged me. Food Wars is top 3 weirdest anime people get orgasms eating food. What? Really? I don't know why, but Sasuke was one hell of a. Have you watched King? No. No, I haven't. Have you seen The Promised Neverland? Atomic Boom, yeah. Promised Neverland is fantastic. Fantastic. And such an original plot. And for those of you who don't know, Promised Neverland, it follows 3 children. Uh, yeah, it follows 3 odd days. Thank you again. It follows 3 children as they are in this institution called the Grace Fieldhouse, and it's about one of the children discovering something that they should not have discovered, and it's about how they deal with this information that she now received, and it's beyond incredible. It's so tense, even though there's not one single, I don't think there's any punches or anything thrown in it. It is a thrill ride. After this live, please search up Black Bulls Save Finral. It will make you want to watch right away. Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna write that down. Black Bulls Save Finral. Black Bulls Save Finral. Okay. Thank you. Are you going to watch the One Piece live movie? I mean, I guess. I guess. I'm a little sad about it. Dude, do you have any anime merch? Kimi Hayo, I ordered some for the first time 3 months ago, and I'm still waiting for it. I'm still waiting for it. Wait, you ain't seen Black Clover? That's low-key spoiler scene. I've seen Black Clover. I just haven't seen. I'm not caught up yet. I think I'm like on episode 100. No, I'm not on episode. Yeah, probably like around 100-ish. Maybe like 90-ish. Yeah. I heard it's not a movie. It's gonna be a series. Yes. Oh, the live action One Piece on Netflix. Yeah, that's gonna be a show, and I'm terrified because Netflix has a really bad track record for live action anime right now. They did Death Note, and Death Note was a complete disaster. Please don't watch Death Note on Netflix. It is unreal what they did to that movie, to to just that anime in general. So if that's what they do for live action, I don't know what they're gonna do for One Piece, let alone Avatar. I'm terrified for Avatar. I was gonna watch it. Anime 203. If you watch it, Godspeed. Godspeed. I hope you can sit through it because it was terrible. Did you watch the Anime Monster? No, but it's a classic and I need to watch it. Anime should never become live action. That's kind of how I feel. That really is. I've heard of one anime becoming a good live action, and that was Rurouni Kenshin. That's it. I think every other live action completely dropped the ball. So I don't know why they keep making it. And the fact they're going to do something like One Piece, there's going to have to be a lot of CGI. And I don't know if they're going to be able to really pull it off. Watching JoJo Part 5 right now, loving it. Drippy Viper, yes. Part 5, Golden Wind, is amazing. Amazing. I really hope you like it. That's like making live action into anime. What's the point? Yeah. Yeah. But you know what's interesting? Actually, I've seen live action anime. I've seen live action turned into anime before. Like Blade became an anime. And the Blade anime was fantastic. Fantastic. I'd actually recommend it. Like, it was from my memory. I watched it a while ago. The art was incredible. It looked fantastic. But I just think the other way around, it doesn't work. Giorno versus Cars. Giorno. Excuse me. Giorno could take anything, anybody. I could stand on that. I stay away usually from versus battles, but Giorno is... If you guys don't know, I do a series on stands on my channel. It's called Stans Explains, and I've done 10 stands so far, and one of the stands I've covered, well, 2 of them are Giorno stands. So Giorno is from the JoJo Bizarre Adventure universe. And Giorno's stand is called Gold Wind. And he has a Requiem version of that stand called Golden Experience Requiem. This stand, when it's in Requiem form, it has the ability to undo anything. It has control over fate itself. To give you an idea of how crazy this power level is for this character, it fought a character that could manipulate time, could wipe out 10 seconds of anyone's time and see into the future, and that person lost. This thing could literally make any inanimate object come to life and attack you. There's a scene where Golden Experience Requiem flicks a stone through a pillar, and it becomes like scorpions and attacks people. It's insanity what this thing could do. It could beat anybody. Anybody. Topic of the live. Hey, Llama F in the wind. Hey. So the topic of the live that I keep going off track with is will new generation anime ever surpass old generation anime? And my answer to that I was saying earlier is, but it can't beat D-Balls. Nothing could beat D-Balls. D-Balls can beat Goku. D-Balls can beat anybody. And what I was saying earlier in the live is that I do think new generation anime can surpass old generation anime in a way. It can be better made. There's better plots and better character development in the new generation anime that we're getting now. At the same time, what makes the older generation anime unsurpassable is the fact that they're legendary. And when something's a legend, you can't surpass it. You can only become a legend as well. Being a legend is a rank, not something to be beaten. So no matter how good Demon Slayer is animated, how good the plot is, how good the character development is, and the action, if you compare that to Dragon Ball Z or Yu Yu Hakusho, it can never really surpass it, but only join them in the ranks of legendary anime. Have you watched any Gundams? Yes, I've watched G Gundam, I've watched Gundam Unicorn, and I've watched Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. And I actually did a review on Iron-Blooded Orphans, and Iron-Blooded Orphans is incredible. I definitely recommend that one. And for those of you who don't know what Iron-Blooded Orphans is about, it's all about these group of orphans that are on Mars, and they're trying to survive being orphans. So what they do is they create this company, this mercenary-esque kind of company under the mob, where they can try to build a better life for themselves. And it follows them on this journey of trying to make this company into something real and legitimate that could free them from their lives of poverty. And it's incredible. The action's insane, animation's incredible. It's so, so good. Couldn't recommend it more. Have you read the Death Note one-shot after Light's death? No, I haven't. I feel like I try to stay away from anything Death Note related after what I've seen, because to me it ended perfectly. Can we be friends? Of course, Drizzy. Hey, definitely. I'm checking that out next. Yes. Iron-Blooded Orphans is fantastic. Gundam Unicorn is also really, really good. It's on Netflix. I definitely recommend that one. It's a little lengthy in the beginning, but action's incredible. I like the ending. It's a very well done anime. The only anime out of the 3 Gundams that I spoke about that I wouldn't recommend is G Gundam. And I wouldn't recommend G Gundam just because when I rewatched it, it doesn't hold up like how I remembered it from when I was a kid. So yes, definitely do Iron-Blooded Orphans. What's your favorite new gen anime and favorite old gen anime? That's a great question. Nescu Jodif. My favorite for new gen would probably be... I really love Demon Slayer, but I'd have to go with Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga, it's close between Vinland Saga and Dororo. Very close. I loved Dororo, but I'd have to go with Vinland Saga. Dreams 5, hey, how's my day? My day is great. Thank you for even asking. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'd have to go with Vinland Saga for being the best anime, my favorite anime for new gen. My favorite anime for old gen would have to be Yu Yu Hakusho. I really loved Yu Yu Hakusho. I rewatched it numerous times, and it just holds up. And I think it's one of the best anime dubbed ever. Just the voice cast for it was incredible. And if you haven't seen Yu Yu Hakusho follows a child named Yusuke. He is this bully, vagrant kind of guy who's really rough and tumble, and he's known as being someone that's tough and in high school. And there's one day that he sees a child going to get hit by a car, and he saves the child from getting hit by a car, and he gives his life up in the process of doing that. And once he does that, he's actually given a second chance at life because of that last action that he's done. And in order to really go through this second life, he's given the opportunity to become a spirit detective, to solve these crimes that are going on with spirits in the human world. And this anime follows his journey as spirit detective, and it's amazing. amazing, incredible stuff. The action's fantastic. It has some of the deepest characters, especially villains. One of the deepest villains in old generation anime I've ever seen was in Yu Yu Hakusho, and it was actually the character, the villain Sensui, I believe that's his name. And Sensui, he has 7 different personalities, one of which is a girl. And Sensui has a partner that he's working with that actually has a romantic relationship, not with him, but that particular personality that is a girl. And it's incredible the kind of character, just character makeup in that show is fantastic. What do you like more, Haikyuu or Hunter x Hunter? Ooh, that's apples and oranges. They're both amazing. They're both amazing. If I had to choose one, I think that Hunter x Hunter had a bigger effect on me. The whole Chimera Ant arc was just insane. So I'd have to go with that. That Sensui sounds low key creepy. Oh, Unruly Ronin, insane. He was insane. He didn't come off as creepy while watching it, but just he was a deep character too, because the whole reason he has 7 personalities was because he was so fractured psychologically from the evil that he's seen human beings do. Because Sensui originally was a spirit detective, and he stopped being a spirit detective and went rogue because he saw how evil people were. And all this evil that he saw from people managed to fracture his psyche into 7 specific personalities. And it's crazy deep. I love it. Deku beats Naruto. I disagree. I disagree with that, but I understand. I understand that point of view. You should really read the new Death Note one shot. Don't you miss Ryuk? I guess I will. I loved how it ended. Death Note to me was perfect. It just ended perfectly. Everything. It was so gratifying to watch Death Note. There's no flaws in it. And I just don't want something like that being tampered with. Hello, I'm Microwave Food, but I'm on a different account. Hey, Microwave Food! Hey, good to see you. I hated the end. Oh man, so many people did. I guess I'm in the controversial spectrum with that. I loved it. I loved it so much. Hello, I'm Microwave Food. Yes, hey. The ending was sad. It was the ending in Death Note, without spoiling it, it wasn't sad to me. It was so good. I don't want to spoil it, so I won't, but I love the ending. I absolutely love the ending. Are you going to answer some of the questions from the Q&A video? Ada Phillips, yes. I'm answering all of them. There's 200 questions, so I'm going to go through all of them. The Black Wizard King, guys. You guys have asked me some versus questions, like anime characters versus other anime characters. The Black Wizard King is great at those. He has some great videos out. Definitely check him out if you want to see his input on stuff. I definitely recommend him. Have you watched One Piece? I would like your opinion. I haven't really watched One Piece. I watched very, very little of it. What's up, brother? Hey, man. Hey, always great to see you, bro. Oh, yeah. Anime 203, yes. Definitely. I really dislike the ending of Akame ga Kill. That's the reason why I haven't suggested it. I haven't suggested Akame ga Kill because that ending just was unbelievably bad to me. Oh, and to answer someone's question before, yes, I'm going to be answering all the questions in the Q&A. There's 200 of them right now. So it's definitely going to take me time to answer all of them, but I'm excited to answer them. I was asked you guys gave me some great questions. I can't wait to get through them all. What is your favorite anime so far? I don't have a favorites. There's so many that I really, really love, but one of my favorites is Demon Slayer for sure. Demon Slayer. Uh, I'd have to go with Dororo is one of my favorites. Uh, there's I have a lot of favorites. I have a lot of favorites. What anime made your heart skip a beat? Dreams 5, that's a good question. If it's with just anticipation or fear, it was Erased. Erased for sure. Have you watched Gintama? No, I haven't. I haven't. I've heard great things from it though. Great things. Good non-action anime. Good non-action. The Promised Neverland is a great thriller. Haikyuu is fantastic. Great non-action one. Real Life is a great anime. Yeah, Erase definitely hit me. Yeah, Erase was incredible. Incredible. Sinbad versus Giorno. Giorno, there's no such thing. There's no such thing as what? Oh, good non-action. As good non-action anime. Yes, there is Black Wizard King. Yes, there is. Give Haikyuu give Haikyuu its credit. Give Real Life its credit. What do you like more, L or N? Oh, definitely L. I'ma stop. Have you seen Maggie? Yes. Yes. To me, it's one of the greatest, if not probably, yeah, it's one of the greatest adventure anime of all time to me. Absolutely fantastic. Couldn't recommend it more. And guys, if you haven't watched Maggie or Magi, Labyrinth of Magic, please, if you like action adventure anime, give it a chance. It's a fantastic anime. It has a great world, and it's centered around a character named Alaji, or it's spelled out Aladdin, and Alaji is Magi. And what he's looking for is the chosen one that he can follow in order to help them become king. And it follows Alaji's journey in trying to find a chosen one. It's fantastic. Do you know a lot about the Castlevania lore? No, I don't. I wasn't even aware that Castlevania really... Well, if there are books behind Castlevania, I'm not familiar with it. I knew that Castlevania, the Netflix anime show, by the way, it's based off of a game that was released, I believe, in the 90s? Maybe, yeah, I believe in the 90s. But if there were some books or anything attached to it, I am definitely unaware of it. Have you seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Yes. Yeah. One of the best anime. I think it's wildly regarded just across the board. No matter what anime you like, anime creators acknowledge that Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is pretty much the best anime ever. Like, everyone has their different favorites, but when it comes to the best, if someone says Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, they're like, yeah, you got it. Your favorite villain and why? That's a great question, man. Favorite villain and why? It would probably be a tie between Scar and Vegeta for favorite villains in anime. I loved Vegeta's character development. I think to this day, the character development of Vegeta is one of the best in anime, period. The fact that he went from Prince Vegeta trying to kill Goku, enslave the Earth / destroy the Earth, to, in his last moments of life, giving his life to protect Goku and Goku's family and the Earth that he was trying to conquer. I mean, incredible. And it's a tie between Vegeta and Scar to me is just relatable. He's just relatable. He is one of the rare black characters in anime, and even rarer black villain characters in anime. Much respect, Vegeta's come a long way. Yeah, definitely. definitely. And Scar, yeah, Scar is amazing. He's a black character, and he's a character that is so understandable. It's so understandable the kind of rage he has. He inherited his, I believe it's his right arm? He inherited his right arm filled with Alka history from his brother, who was murdered through the Ishbalan civil war. And you just see the kind of resentment that he has toward the Amestris military because of what they've done to his people. So he starts hunting down state alchemists one at a time in order to gain revenge, despite how much his people have told him not to exact revenge and that vengeance isn't the way. He still caves in and tries to hunt them down for a semblance of justice. It's so deep. Yes, man. It's way deeper than anime, especially in times like this. Way deeper than anime. And the thing that I liked the most about it was just how it even ended. And I'm not gonna spoil it, but the character arc for him was also incredible. Best girl is Saber or Toph. Prove me wrong. I can't, Hujo. I can't prove you wrong on that one. Toph is insane. Saber is incredible. Really felt bad for the line girl in the Akame ga Kill. Yeah, I felt bad for everyone in Akame ga Kill. Everybody. Ty Lee equals best girl. Llama F in the wind. I understand that point, definitely. You are really good at talking. You could definitely be a presenter. Oh, Forney, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Do you recommend me to watch Goku? If you're younger and if you haven't grown up with Dragon Ball Z, I think if you rewatched it now, you would be able to acknowledge that there's some great moments in it, but I think it would be hard to have it with the same level of reverence as people who grew up with it. At the time that Dragon Ball Z, yeah, at the time Dragon Ball Z was released, there was nothing else like it on TV. But now there's so many anime that have learned from it, taken from it. I feel like what has made it incredible and impactful, it's something that people who haven't grown up with that anime have probably now seen many times. So it's not going to have a deep effect on you. So I wouldn't really recommend Dragon Ball Z, honestly. And Dragon Ball Super is just not good. It's just not. It's not good. Your voice is amazing, please. You know what, Llama F in the wind? Guys, if you all want me to do ASMR, just tell me. If I could get a real poll on this, I'll make a separate channel where I just do anime ASMR. Let's make a new thing. Why not? Anime ASMR. Bro, facts, I don't like DPS as well. Yeah, Olimar, it's perfectly understandable. It's just it's older. It's older, so it would just be hard to really get into it, especially with the kind of anime that are out right now. Please support the ASMR train. We are telling you. What anime is the best for non-anime watchers? It depends what genre. Excuse me. It depends what genre. I would definitely start with Erased if you like drama. Real Life is a good one, in my opinion, if you like romance. I think that's a good one. Does Inuyasha get the respect it deserves? Ooh, the Black Wizard King. Absolutely not. It doesn't. No. It doesn't. I think it's recognized as being a classic anime, but I don't think it's revered in the anime community. I think a lot of people liked it. I think there's people that did like it. I can't even say a lot. I think there's people that did like it growing up, and it had a deep effect on some people. But the overall feeling around Inuyasha, I think it's just, It's like, it's fine. Even to me, and I grew up kind of on it, But the whole reason for that is because Inuyasha is long and it never was shown in order. So it was so hard for me to get into. Are you excited for Attack on Titan season 4? Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yes, man, I feel the same way. Yeah. That's really what killed Inuyasha. What killed Inuyasha was just because it was not shown in order. I There were moments where I watched Inuyasha and I was like, okay, this is cool. And then there's another moment where there's a red sword. I don't know what happened. What is happening? Is it weird that you prefer older anime? Not at all, BTS. Not at all. I definitely get that. I also really get it because there's far less CGI, if any CGI, in older generation anime. It's really more cell drawings, hand drawn. So it definitely has a better feel in some cases when compared to new generation anime, for sure. Don Krieg versus Drunk Rock Lee. Don't know. No idea. I'd have to pass that question off to Black Wizard King. Are you the only one that watches anime in your family, or do you have siblings that watch anime? Anime 2 or 3? That's a great question. Yes. I am the only person in my family that watches anime. I'm trying to get my brother into it. But he won't watch it unless I watch it with him, and I'd have to really supervise him in order for him to watch it. But yeah, I'm the only one in my family that really watches anime. Travis is the sibling that watches anime. Yep. Yep, same, I feel you. I'm glad you guys feel my pain. That's why I love you guys so much. I can't do this with anyone else. I can't geek out about Inuyasha being played out of order, or new generation anime versus old generation anime. I can't have these conversations in real life. So you make life better. I really appreciate you guys. How old is your brother? He is 25. He's 25. I feel your pain. My sister says Goku's. Oh, that's terrible. I didn't really like a silent voice. 02. That's interesting. I can respect the opinion. I got my sister into anime. You're great, anime for life. That's great, bro. GTO. Have you seen God Eater? Oh yeah, Black Wizard King. Yes, God Eater is the rare anime that has CGI in it that really blew me away. That I didn't even care that it was CGI. I actually enjoyed it because it was CGI in a weird way. It really did a great job with the animation. The plot was incredible. The only reason I haven't done a review on it yet is because it ends on the biggest cliffhanger. There are way too many questions left unanswered at the end of it. And I would hate for someone to really go through that kind of cliffhanger. Man, why do people sleep on it? It might be the CGI. I think it really is the CGI. It does. Yeah, it does. It's the biggest cliffhanger ever, man. And I just don't want people to go through that kind of heartbreak. How do you feel about gatekeeper anime fans? Hasi, that's a great question. The way I personally feel about gatekeepers, it's mixed. I get it. I do. I get it. I get what it feels like to pride yourself on the amount of anime that you've watched and how rare those anime are. Sometimes I catch myself doing that, where I'm like, yeah, I've watched anime no one's ever heard of, and it's so good and deep, and I'm the one that knows this is what makes me a real anime fan, a genuine anime fan. And in reality, we're all anime fans. If you like anime, then you're an anime fan. And I get the mentality behind gatekeeping because it's just a byproduct of us valuing ourselves over this thing that we feel pressured to not talk about, this this thing called anime that in many ways a lot of us were not able to share with others, or were afraid of sharing it because of backlash. So I understand it logically. But gatekeeping is bad. And I hope that the people that are gatekeepers understand and really reflect on how bad it is just for the anime community in general. Because anime is being watched more than ever and is being accepted more than ever. And now's the time to really talk more about it and be more open to more people getting into it rather than shooing people away because we're afraid of affecting how we value ourselves based on the kind of anime that we watch. I hope that makes sense to you guys. How do you feel about GTO? What is GTO? What is GTO? Yo, one day we gotta watch anime together. Atomic Boom, yeah. I would love to do like an anime watch party. That would be really cool. The picture above the couch, though. Yeah, that's Bob Marley. It's great. It's about that time to say bye bye. Oh wow, it's 6. I didn't even feel the time, guys. Yes, Ujo, thank you. What is the clock where you live? It's 6 p.m. right now. Count me in, definitely, guys. I really hope you had a great time. I loved this live. Can't wait to see you guys next Friday at 5 p.m. Who told? Have you heard of Bofa? No. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, man. Yeah. Again, thank you guys. It was so great having you guys here. Can't wait to see you all next time. Love you. Oh, hey, love you too. If you were not. I don't have time.